Guys, thanks for joining me here on Product Perspective. Today we're going to be looking at the Campark, I think it's how you say it, action camera. This is a $55 camera on Amazon. It has 520 reviews and 4.5 star, which is pretty insane for an action camera. It's a 4K action camera, but we're going to look at the specs inside. I'm pretty sure they have it. They don't have it on the box. So, I mean, a fairly nice box for such a cheap camera. I use a lot of GoPro, so I haven't really used another one. So we're actually gonna see how well this camera does. Okay, we have directions there, and here's the camera. As you can see, it looks almost just like a GoPro in the same case and same buttons and everything, same clip. We'll get to that. Okay, we have a battery here, so pretty much like the GoPro, a little bit different shapes. It looks like it's a 1050 milliamps, so that's pretty good. I mean, it's not huge, but yeah, that's pretty good. So two, I'm not sure if there's one in the camera. Okay, it comes with a remote, just a cheap little remote you can put on your wrist, which, I mean, it's nice. And then we have this separate box here. Let me get these out of the way. So we have this separate box that has all the accessories. Okay, so it looks like we have a very interesting clip here. So it looks just like a clip, and then it has some sort of weird clip here. I think it goes to something in here, we'll see. Okay, then we have a whole bunch of these, which are the same type that GoPro uses. I already have a lot of these for my GoPro. Okay, so this is the clip. It's a different clip than what GoPro has. See, this goes in here, but it's a different shape. So theirs is a very different looking mount. This is definitely a cheaper feeling mount, but there's two of those there. It looks like we have a wristband. Let me move these back so you guys can see them all. Okay, we just have some more here, screw on different things. Different stuff there. Okay, we just have a mini USB, which I'm guessing just charges the batteries. It's kind of different. Okay, and here is this is the clamp if you don't want the waterproof clamp on there. It just clamps right in there, which is, I think it's kind of cool. It's kind of what GoPro does, just a different style. Okay, looks like we have a longer strap. That for cords. Nope, these are just separate straps. Okay, and then we have another back that isn't waterproof. Interesting. So it has holes here. Not touch proof because it's thick. Okay, let's get into here. We have all of these kind of stickies, which I love peeling off. And on the front, go ahead and open it up. Okay, nice seal there. Not touchscreen from the outside. I'm guessing just on the camera. Okay, so the case, it really doesn't feel that cheap, which I'm surprised. Another one here, and another one back here. And there you go. Okay, so then we just have so we have a card slip, we have the charging port, and we also have another port so you can see what you're filming. Looks like we have an up and down button here. Very cheap buttons compared to a GoPro's. And an OK button, which I'm guessing takes pictures. And then also on the front, power button, which is pretty much exactly the same like GoPro. Let's get a battery in here. So yeah, there's only 2 batteries come with this. Get this open. The whole thing feels very cheap, like very plasticky and cheap, but I think it'll do the job. We'll have to see. Hold on a second. There we go. Oh, don't want to lose that. Okay. Let's get the battery. I wonder if any of these are charged. Put that in and pop this in. And let's turn it on. Ooh, there's another one on the front here. Ooh, made it a little doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Yeah, there's another sticky here I'll pull off. Okay, so you can see the little front screen, and then the back is actually showing pretty good. You guys can see this. You can see it filming me right here, Hey guys, right there. Up here, maybe a little closer. It's not in focus, but you can see that. Pretty accurate. It actually doesn't have many, it's not pixelated a lot, which I'm surprised. It has a mic, and then also we have some lights here. So I'm not sure if it is touchscreen. Interesting, okay. Okay, so this zooms in and out. So you have a zoom in, and then a zoom back out. Let's go right here. You see that, how it's zooming in, and then zooming out? That's what the buttons do. Now, I guess it isn't touchscreen. Yeah, so it isn't touchscreen, I don't think. Because I can't get anything to react. Which I would have thought it would be. Okay, so here's on camera mode. Here's on, okay, so yes, it's not touchscreen, it's just by buttons. So we have 420p and 90 frames per second. And we also have our library, we have tools. We go back to 2.7K and 30 frames per second. So that looks like it's the highest frames we can do. Okay, so what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna go get a card, insert the card, do a little video, and then I'll show it back on there, and actually you guys can see how clear it is outside. Okay, so we're shooting with the Campark raw footage and also raw audio. It seems to be showing pretty good on the screen, what you see, the color-wise and everything. And it feels like it's taking pretty good shots here. I'm gonna move kind of sudden, see what it does. See the detail. Otherwise, I think this is doing pretty good. It's shooting in 2.7K and also 30 frames per second. Okay, we'll see what this looks like. Okay, so we got some photos and some videos, all raw footage. Let's look at this first photo. Oh, wow. Yeah, the photos definitely aren't the best. They're not really clear. If you can see the edges of everything, I mean, that's not a bad photo. But I don't know, just the clarity and the crisp is just nothing like a GoPro. Let's look at the selfie here. Okay, so I'm not in focus. I'm not sure why that is. I don't know if it has some sort of detector that was picking it behind me. So I'm not in focus, but you can see, I mean, I'm not really pixelated a lot. It's just a little fuzzy, but behind me you can see how it's just really not, it's just not a good photo. But I mean, it is a cheap camera, so, and also this one at the bush, it really doesn't pick up things close for photos, so I'm kind of bummed. Okay, let's look at videos here. Okay, well, I guess that gives my impression of it. I do not like this camera. For even $55, that was terrible video. That was not 2.7K. They can say that because it's how it's shooting, but the sensor was not picking up anything even close to that. So, I mean, you could see that if you're fine with that type of video and you just want a really cheap camera, I have a link down in the description. But honestly, I wouldn't even spend anything close to that. You can buy a gray GoPro, the type that don't have the screen, for about $50 to maybe $80 on eBay used, and they shoot some pretty incredible stuff. And you're getting a lot more than this camera. You're getting a lot of accessories, and that's kind of what you're paying for. If you were paying just for the camera, I think they could have made it a little more, I don't know, just clearer. I mean, those images were just like, they just weren't even fun to look at. So, I mean, honestly, I wouldn't even buy this. It's not worth it, as you can tell. GoPro is expensive. I have 2 of them, and I absolutely love them. They work well, they're quality made, quality videos, quality photos, and I just think they're a lot, they put a lot into the camera, which I really like. So don't go and buy this if you don't want to waste money. But, you know, some of you may want to waste money. That's up to you. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you back in another video.